Hiya, I've got a Rune stone mould here, and yet again my little keyring one. I'm going to see if I can paint my Posca silver on here. I want, doesn't stay on very well, and I don't understand why. It just keeps rolling off. Doesn't like that, does it? No, it's not going to work. I don't know how people do it. I've seen quite a few people, they use the Posca pens and things like this to draw on their items. So I'll have to do it after. I'll take that off. Okay. Give that a quick clean as well. Should be alright because I think everything come out of it. Right. I shall mix up some resin, and I shall be back, because this time I'm going to pour resin into these ones because I want to see how it works that way. You should really look after your moulds a lot better than what I do. There you go. So what I'm going to do also is, while I'm making up my resin, I'm going to give them both a blast with my silicone spray. Yeah, it is silicone spray. Basically, phew, stinky. Basically, that will help the moulds to stay shiny, look after them, but also it helps to get the resin out, pop out a lot easier by putting that in first. So I'm going to go and mix my resin up. My resin of choice is going to be Vista Cascade. It is near enough my go-to resin at the moment. So I will be back once I've mixed up my resin. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to try something. I don't know if this will work. I'm just going to put one drop of yellow in each of these. This is Let's Resins, and it's light yellow. Just want a drop in each one. Oh, I've got to do these ones as well, won't I think. Don't know what they're for exactly. Okay, yeah. Do one in here as well. Let's See what they all look like. This is just trial and error. I was going to just put in glitter and I thought, oh, I wonder what it would look like with a bit of alcohol ink. Okay, so I'm going to pour some resin into my pot. And I'm going to get myself my little stick. Okay, now these are, this one's not, this one I bought off the internet. This is actual embossing powder, but it's so glittery, I love it. And this one, I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. I just know I absolutely love it. I go through my history and I buy it, but I can't remember what it is. But I'm only going to put literally not even that, I don't think. Literally that, just to give it a twinkle. And the same with this one, just to give it a twinkle. I love these two glitters, or whatever you want to call them. So it literally just gives it a little shine. Okay, so mix that all in nicely. Okay, I'm going to start with these. Now, I have made some of these in a previous video, and I noticed there's a lot of bubble holes. So I'm just going to literally put enough to cover the bottom. Right, you're going to have to move before I knock you flying. Literally just to cover the bottom, so that I know that all the nooks and crannies should have got some resin. I will like move it around a bit so it moves. I don't think my table's that level. Should be, but I don't think it is. I'm going to do the same with these as well. So I'm literally just going to put some in the bottom, just so they can move around, get right into the corners of all the little shapes and things. Last thing I want, oh, that was a bit much. Last thing I want is to find holes everywhere. I want to have it nice. Nothing worse than having holes. And then you've got to try and mend them. And I find that quite hard. That's when I start messing up all my stuff. If I start having to mess around with it once it's all done. So, what I'm going to do now is just pick it up and give it a bit of a swirly whirly. Hopefully it won't all fall out. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. Some of them haven't got enough in them. So what I shall do instead is get my little mica brush that's got nothing on the end. Oh, not that one. Oh, get it off. I've got resin on it already. Okay, that's it. And I'm just going to make sure, because this is like a Yeah, can't think what you call it now. Silicone-y stuff, I think. It shouldn't scratch your mould. Not like something that's sharp or anything. Right. Some of these aren't just aren't full up. So I'm just going to fill them up then. We'll try it that way. And then I'll fiddle around. Ooh, oh, you're right. Well, that was going to overflow then. This is only a cheap little mould that I got off of Amazon. So I will probably have to top coat them and maybe take bits off and whatnots, because I find some of them aren't that straight. I've got a rose one that I do, and it always has an overflow where the leaves are, which is annoying because you know you pay the money, you don't expect it to be all over the place. Oh look, see, look, overflowed it. Let's take some out. I'll sort that out once it's done. Right, so now let's try doing some of this. I just want to move it around a little bit just to make sure it sort of covers, like that one hasn't got enough in it to cover it. Quite a few haven't actually. It's because I'm blind as a bat, can't see a thing. Okay, so I think that's all right. That on there with nothing in it. Okay, let's try this and just fill them up then. I'll more than likely have to top coat them. Knowing my luck, that's when everything starts going wrong for me. Okay, there's not a lot left in that. Fill that up. And tad of that one. And a tad of that one. I'll leave them open for a minute. Give that a good stir. Some of them are a bit fuller than the others, I think. that one's a bit fuller. Sorry if I go quiet, I have to concentrate, otherwise I will have it everywhere. Gonna need some more. Oh dear. I'm no good at judging how much I've got. Okay, so where did I get to? Nearly done, and then I shall come back tomorrow and show you the demold. That's it. Looks like ice cubes. One thing I will do, I don't want that yellow to be sort of like dominant around the letters so much. So I just give it a squidgy swirl. I don't know if it's making any difference. Doubt it if it is. No more luck. Nah, it's not. Never mind. Just give it a swirl on each one. So what I might do is, excuse my arm, yeah, like yellow, just put a drop on the top, and then amazing how quickly it loses that colour. Okay, and then put on a drop of Cinco White. I'm not going to bother with these ones. I'm just going to leave them as they are. Oops, it's supposed to be a drop, not 3. Oh, I tell you, this bottle, it just drips out. blobbies now. I'll also put a couple on them both, on them all. Most of these have loads. Right, I'll leave it as that because they're all getting a bit too full now. I'll leave them for definite as they are, because they are full. I could do with a little bit more. They all look like they're doming. Okay. So, see what they turn out like. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hiya. These are all nice and dry. I shall start with these ones. I've had a bit of a spillage where I've moved them, but they've come out sweet. I will separate them and I will be, that one's been all the way through, so let's add it. I might have to make a different mould out of this, but these are sweet. They do need a bit of the overflow taken off, but they're cute. They are cute. Can you see them sparkle? See, look, I've got loads of overpour and they've been sat for a couple of days, so they're quite solid. But they'll be fine. I will sort them out. And then there's these ones. Now, that's the blank. That's the blank. And that's a blank. But then we've got these rune stones. They've come out really sweet. I'm going to be putting probably, I don't know, I'm going to have to think what colour I'm going to paint them in. Because these turned out really nicely. Might as well just get them out. Not exactly sure what people do with rune stones, but they seem quite popular. And some of these will be top coated because they're a bit dippy on the back. But that's fine. That one. Oh God, there's loads of them. Okay, there you go. That's all of them out. Okay, I've put some blue acrylic paint in here. I've put some rainbow ink stuff from Marabou. Now this one, I don't know exactly understand what it is. I bought it by accident. It says alcohol ink extender. So I don't know, maybe this is just alcohol ink, I don't know. So I'm just going to shove some of that in there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not exactly sure what that is. And stick the lid on and give it a shake. And hopefully, I have to excuse my washing machine in the background. Right, see how this goes. if I can get any out. There you go. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to do the rest. Okay, sorry, moving you. Found my little squeegee. I can get it out the bag. Okay, so I'm going to use this side, I think. That side I don't really want to use. So let me get a bit of tissue. And all I'm going to do is pick it up. Oh, not quite working how I thought it would. It's okay. So then get as much as I can off. Okay, and get my baby wipe. I might have to wait for it to dry a little bit more. And it will be looking like this. Oh, where's my camera? There it is. Be like that. But I'm going to let them dry a little bit more, I think, before I go rubbing them. Let's just take what I can off. Okay. Let that dry. Sorry, I just realised you can't see what I'm doing properly, can you? Okay, let them dry, and chewed up now, but never mind. Let them ones dry, let them dry, and then I'm going to top coat these. As I said, I'm not bothered about it filling the hole up. It has on a couple of them, I think. Yeah, these ones, it's filled the hole up. That's fine, I'll just drill it out, obviously, and some of these need backing a bit more because they're a bit sort of like a dip. Like this one, I don't know if you can see it, it's got quite a big dip in it. So that will need doing as well. So when these are dry a little bit, I will wipe off the excess. I will separate them all and get rid of all the rubbish that shouldn't be on there. And then I will literally top coat the back, let that cure, then I will top coat the front. Because that way I know the front is going to be perfect and it's not going to have yeah, marks on it from where it's laying on the table or anything like that. Because if I've got anything on here, like I can feel little tiny bits of resin, then basically if I do the front first and then turn it over, that is going to imprint on the front. So I'd rather it, if anything, mark the back and not the front. So I've got to let these dry, won't take long, and then I shall rub them off because these are near enough dry already, these ones, and I should rub them off then and see how they look. Okay, so see you soon, bye. Okay, we're back. I think these have dried enough. Let's have a go. Yeah, there you go. That's quite cute. Just air washing off the paint at the moment. Queries. Aries. Sagittarius. There we go. Gemini. Let's put down the owl. That's it. Got it. I got it. Scorpio. Leo. Capricorn. Oh, still got a bit of blue on it, I think. Yeah. A bit of blue where it shouldn't have. Well, I think it's still there anyway. Pisces. Libra. And last but not least, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. So I'm not going to bring you down because I have not got a clue what I'm looking at once I'm doing it the other way. So I shall just put these on here. Oopsie. And bring them up to you. Hopefully you can see them. I think they're cute. I will give them a top coat and I will give them a back coat. And obviously the ones that need it will get drilled out. So that's those. So I should just give that. Right, oops, drop that one. Okay, so we've got these ones. Now, I have not got a clue. Right, these are going to have to be filled up on the back as well. So I will probably do the same on these. Paint them over, but like obviously put a bit of paint, resin on them. And then I shall turn them over and dome the other side as well. So, actually they better not touch, had they? They better not touch. Like the police song, don't stand so close to me. Just in case they decide to, the resin decides to go for a bit of a walk. Hopefully you can see all these. Right, okay. I'm not going to dome in the normal way because I've got just this little tiny bit of resin made up. So what I'm going to do is see if I can paint it on. Dome it that way. Don't think it's going to work very well, but can but try. Right, let me get the other glove on. Okay, these gloves are useless. They're so big. My hands are only little. Don't think I could do it with a paintbrush. Bit of a pain. Oops. So, to clean my paintbrush, use a baby wipe, and then just a bit of alcohol, and hopefully that will clean it. I'm not that bothered about this one, as I said, it is a cheapy thing. I'm not that bothered about that one, but I will get, if I can find one. Did I have them up? No, I had them underneath. Where did I put them? There's one. Right, okay. I am going to do it this way. Do that one. Another one. I'm not that brilliant at doming, I will admit. I've got a bad habit of it all going everywhere. So what starts off looking really quite nice, quite often ends up looking quite rubbish. Okay, so these are so small and light, it just like moves as soon as you touch it. I'm not putting loads on because knowing my luck it will go over the edge. I did make some other ones of these, had a little go, and to be quite honest, I used UV resin on it. I wouldn't bother top coating with UV resin for the simple fact it peels off of resin. It comes off. Wendy from Toompish Craft, she's actually got a video where she's tested them all and she's turned around and said, you know, they just literally flake off. So if you're going to top coat anything that's resin, stick to resin. If it's UV, it'll be fine. You can top coat it with UV, but resin doesn't agree with UV, right? UV resin, which is a nightmare because sometimes UV is a lot easier to deal with and a lot quicker. Because like with these, I'll top coat them, they'll have to sit here and dry. So I'm gonna sit here and carry on doing these. I'm sure you don't want to sit and watch me do all these. I will come back when I do, if I've got enough resin to do these, and you can see what I'm doing when I do these. Okay, so see you soon. Bye. Oops, no. Oops, no. All done. I don't know if you can see the glitter. I don't know which way the rune stones go up, so I've just put them down there like that. Don't know which way they go. And there's all the key rings. Not going to show you me top coating them again. But this one is the very first one I've done. Don't know if you can see that glitter. Yeah, there she blows. A cat jumped up on my fence or something and the dog's gone for it. But there you go. That's them done. Thank you very much. Please subscribe, thumbs up, ring that bell for notifications, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.